What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of
Hey, Fave.
a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's going on with y'all? Are you awake today?
I kind of. Yes.
We're both asleep.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I'm good, though. How you be?
And, just living, life.
It's good to be alive to live it.
Holly. What
So-
we got for the people today?
What do we have today? So, I saw a couple things online recently. And I just, wanted to get your thoughts
You
on
be
them.
finding all the shenanigans.
I do. But today's, I don't know if these are like as much shenanigans like the previous things have been.
Okay.
These are, just now the first one might be. But,
Okay.
but yeah, so let's just get right into the first one.
Okay.
I saw a post probably on Facebook
Oh,
because that's where other
Jesus.
things be. And the post said, only fake friendships don't bounce back. Nothing is that deep unless you've been hating and had a hidden agenda. And I agree or disagree?
I disagree with that.
Why do you disagree with that?
Because depending on what the situation was, people grow apart.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean that I was a fake friend because we grew apart or whatever? But I don't know. Shoot. I don't agree with that though.
If you don't bounce back, you were never really friends, is what this person was saying. So if something happens that you can't come back from, but no, that just means that thing was that bad.
Whatever that issue was that caused y'all to not be friends anymore and not,
Or are they saying like whatever happens shouldn't be too big to work through if you're real friends? But I don't think that might not be true though, right? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. But why are we so close?
I'm about to say you zoomed us in.
So, hello, guys.
Y'all got a closer. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, like you weren't pretending to be, unless they are implying that if we were real friends, you should know not to do something that would push us that far.
I mean, I can understand that, but I guess in this case, somebody has done something, and they not, I don't know.
Somebody does something so bad you can't bounce back from, and so this person says, "Well, y'all were never really friends anyway."
Yeah, that don't mean that you were necessarily a fake friend. A fake
Come on,
friend,
fake friend.
fake friend, a fake friend. You just made a horrible decision.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like you. Yeah, I agree.
with that. So
It was a little weird. So, like, what?
what did y'all be out here doing?
Listen. Oh, I saw something else. It's not even on here, and I meant to put it on here.
Oh my gosh!
I hope I remember it correctly. Wait, no, let's finish the fake friends first. So,
Okay.
I mean, what is a fake friend? Like, are you really friends? If you're a fake friend, you can't call it a friend if it's fake.
Yeah,
I guess a fake friend is somebody pretending for the use of something else, or like
or
to
trying to use you or something, or I don't know. A fake friend to me is someone who allows people to just say whatever about you and not, you don't have to necessarily jump down that person's throat, but you can let them know, hey, he or she is not here to defend themselves. Let's not talk about them. Let's not do that. We are friends. Let's not do that. Like, you could do it in a respectful way. There's many ways, have my back when I'm not there, even if I'm wrong, Let's say, let's not talk about it. But to me, allowing somebody to just drag you without really saying nothing, to me, that's fake. Doing stuff behind your back that you don't like, that they know you don't like, I feel like that's fake. Someone who don't want to understand you, and you've explained what hurts you, and
Is
they
that
continue.
fake though? that scenario. Is that fake or?
To me, that it just tells me that they really don't care about your feelings.
Like, yeah, like.
Well, I don't know if that's fake, but
or
know.
if it's not fake.
Maybe they just
like,
not
are y'all
really
even
good friends?
Yeah, like maybe they're just not a good friend.
Probably, yeah. But the other two, yeah, that's fake. Y'all fake.
Yeah, I think definitely if you are one way with your friend, and then you are another way when it relates to that person with other people. That's definitely fake.
Yeah.
And then if you are in relationship solely for benefit of yourself, like using them for something, absolutely,
that's fake. Y'all stop being fake out here.
Dang it, I didn't say it, but oh yeah. So the other thing I saw that just came to my memory.
Jesus Lord.
I can't find it, but I have essentially they were saying guys shouldn't be giggling and laughing. They were like, all this grinning and giggling, cut it out. Y'all doing too much. And I was like,
what you talking about?
A dude was saying, I guess he was implying that it was not masculine for guys to be out here laughing and smiling all over the place. And I was like, what?
Who be out here hurting y'all? Like, we can't smile now?
Yeah, it was like, don't no dude got that much to be out here grinning about. I was like, what if they're just happy?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he pretty. He came. I wish I could find it so I could like get his crazy words. Like
maybe you don't have nothing to smile
but like
about.
literally, he was like, don't no dude got nothing to be out here doing all. Cut all that grinning out. I was like, so they can't laugh. They can't have no funny stuff.
You know what? Sometimes I really don't be understanding people out here in this world. Like, it be the most dumbest things ever. I just don't get it. I don't. That was dumb.
Yeah,
guys, I need y'all to smile, grin, laugh, run through the meadow. I like the rivers and the oceans. I need y'all to smile, giggle, laugh until you cry. Okay, don't be listening to these people out here.
Laughter is good for you.
It is really good. Okay. It's like a release.
Like, don't be holding all that joy and stuff in. If it's funny, laugh.
My goodness.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, this is the dumbest.
So he never went to a comedy show or nothing? Like,
I don't know.
A joke of the family? Like, he don't laugh
or
nothing?
You just don't have fun? Like, you see
just
something
mean mugging everybody?
Like, I feel like that's more work to not laugh at something funny.
It takes so much energy.
Then to just let it happen. Yeah, these people and their definitions of masculinity and stuff. But yeah, it was a shot at a man's masculinity. He was pretty much saying it's not. They have their own toxic ideas and whatnot. But yeah, that's what I was like, we should definitely. I have to mention this because it is just insane.
What is wrong
but yeah,
with
yeah. Yes, that was just.
I hope you find that clip. Make a comment. I'm not gonna make a comment, but you're dumb. You know who you are. I'm sorry.
Who
made the comment.
I saw it. Yeah, hopefully I can find it. But yeah, that was. They be out here cutting up on these internet. So
I'm trying to stay positive.
Listen,
and y'all make me go negative. Okay, golly. Get y'all life together. What's wrong with y'all? Can't laugh and grin?
Not to do.
Or you not a man?
Don't be out here giggling and grinning. That's not for y'all, apparently.
I need my man to laugh and
giggle.
That's
not fun. Because then you just look goofy if you don't even laughing all the time.
Yeah, you can stay at home with that.
Yeah.
You can stay at home. Oh, what?
Yeah. So the next thing I saw on the other side of things, I was watching a video and he was reacting to like a father's interaction with his daughter. And his thought was the dad was being too hard on the girl. So the father's thought, should I say Todd?
I mean,
because trying to keep it broad, that's too much work.
Yeah,
we're not saying nothing bad about
y'all know
nobody.
what y'all said.
So on and I don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore, but I was watching a guy react to it.
We love him.
Oh, so Todd and Candy were like discussing their like money and like how to leave it to their. From my understanding, just like I said, I don't watch it, so this is what I've gathered from a clip,
Mm-hmm.
they were discussing pretty much what to do with their money when they're gone, like how to disperse it, do it all right away, or spread it out or whatever. And Todd's whole thing and thought process is, we don't want to just drop you this lump sum and then y'all blow it.
Understandable.
He wants it, his money. He wants their money to have longevity. He also feels like his money should be a bonus to whatever the children are already doing. Like, don't just rely on that.
Understandable.
My stuff should just be icing on the cake, apparently.
Yes.
So then Candy was like, but yeah, you're thinking business. And then his daughter was like, but he always does. It's very rarely like daddy and then business. It's always business and then maybe daddy.
Okay.
So the dude's reaction was, he even said, he was like, okay, I guess I'm playing devil's advocate in this moment. Okay. He was like, but he was like, I understand you wanting your child to be like independent and responsible and all that, but at the same time, he's like, you treating her like a dude, expecting all of this. You gotta love your daughters a little different. You have to be like a certain kind of soft with your daughter, because if not, she's gonna grow up and think, my daddy didn't do anything for me, so I don't expect no dude to do nothing for me. Yes. So then that's going to she's not gonna trust a man to do nothing for her, or even allow him to do anything for her, all because her father. So yeah, I think that made sense.
It does,
okay.
But I don't agree.
Yeah, oh no. So yeah, so pretty much he's saying Todd being hard on his daughter is going to cause problems, or could potentially cause problems for his daughter in relationships, because she's going to have the attitude of, my daddy didn't do nothing for me, so I don't need no dude to do nothing for me. But I don't think raising your daughter, first of all, I don't necessarily believe you should be softer. I feel like your son and your daughter should both be
treated
raised
the same.
Raised to be responsible and resourceful. Like the girls need to know the same things dudes need to know. Yeah. And dudes need to be loved on the same way girls need to be loved on. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, we're gonna teach you everything, we're gonna love you more. So then your daughter out here and don't know stuff. So then they're out here relying on dudes, right, expecting them. Yeah. But why? When they could have the same. Yeah. So that was the first thing. I was like, I get, love your daughters, treat them, but also teach them that same stuff.
Yeah.
And then them being responsible, I don't think, or independent, I don't think that makes them in turn. I think more has to happen for it to be, oh, my daddy didn't do nothing for me, so I don't expect you to do nothing for me.
I think it also, like, he can't raise her to be like, what was it, Lord Jesus, to be like, oh, guys, like, the guy is going to take care of you. He can't like automatically say that, because I don't want her to like go to a guy and then he does not. True. So you can't say that the guy can take care of you. No.
Oh yeah. So his words that you're referring to, he was like, no, you need to love her different and show her that a man will take care of you, and he's supposed to. And that's what you're saying. She should not necessarily.
Yeah, because it can go either way. Sure. Absolutely, she should definitely, have her own, but also, I don't know. The only thing I could see is probably the wrong on Todd's side. Mm-hmm. Is probably him not balancing, him being,
it'd be all tough and not enough.
And not love.
Got you.
Because how his daughter sounds like is all toughness.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah. If so she's saying it's very rarely daddy and it's always business, that's yeah.
He may need to balance that out. Nah, I could see that.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah, I agree.
To treat us different from the sons, absolutely not.
I was like, well, wait, no.
Both of our daddies were tough on us, and we are not out here.
I think I've said it before. I'm also spoiled. I'm very aware that I am. Like, so I'm not even. There's no point in even trying to deny that anymore. Like, I was raised to be able to do stuff for myself, but at the same time, I do know my daddy got me as well. Both of my parents, but we're talking about daddies right now. But and that, so right now I am doing stuff for myself because I have to, But like, it's not like, oh, my daddy taught me I need to be able to get this, so now I can't rely on anybody to do. And I don't have the mindset like I don't. Well, no, I don't need anybody to do it for me, but I am very willing to let you if you if you want to. Like,
I think it's definitely up to the parents to teach not to be that way. That he's, I guess, he's teaching her responsibility. Yeah. That will not necessarily make her be like, I don't need nobody or whatever. If you're not teaching them that, more than likely their mindset will not. Mindset won't be like that. So,
like, I feel like something else has to happen for her attitude to be like, well, my daddy ain't never do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm not expecting nobody else. Like, I feel like something else in that relationship has to happen. Like, except for her just being raised to do stuff for herself. Yeah. Cause then that makes me like wonder. And then you see people dudes talk about it and complain, like, some of y'all just too independent. I'm like, is there a such thing as too independent? Like, because you have to be able to do stuff for yourself when you're by yourself.
True. I think it's the complaint is probably how
they treat
go about it. And I'm not gonna say we, because I don't do that, but how people go about showing their independence, like the attitude behind it, like you throwing it in people's faces. Like, you can be independent all you want. That is absolutely great. That is awesome. But at every moment, I don't need you. I'm independent. That's the having that attitude is like, that's dumb. So
I think that's a character thing.
Yeah, get your life.
Like, you can't be out here being a jerk no matter what you can or can't do.
Okay.
And then I guess on the opposite side of that, there are those who just don't feel the need to do anything for themselves. And that can be.
They're like, I want somebody else to take care of me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess it's the perspective in the household, y'all.
Yeah, but that.
Lord.
I thought I had something.
We can't be treated the same, Lord.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's why everybody tripping now.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So that's probably a lot of the issue. Yeah, now, like, so some dudes are just out here because they weren't loved enough.
Yeah,
they out here. They don't know how to process. I won't say they weren't loved enough, but they weren't allowed to like process and express emotions.
Yeah,
so now they're working on it.
Now y'all just, some of y'all, it's not everybody, but weren't shown enough love, and now you out here just messing up everybody. Okay, playing with people's hearts and everything. Yeah.
And then on the
love on your sons.
Yes, please do, and then let them express what they need to express. Don't. Yeah. But I think more people are doing better with adjusting their. Yeah. And he's like, you gotta love your girls different. How? What is different? Love them different.
I want the same treatment as my brother. Same treatment.
Because then, like we were saying, like, cause so you do that, and then so she's not out. Now she's out here
thinking everybody about the
either. So there's two sides of that. It's like you are expecting everybody to do everything for you because that's what's been done for you. Or you just out here, bless your heart, pitiful. Because it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I like that Ty is teaching responsibility with money. That is a great idea. That is understandable. Please balance it, though. Yeah, balance your love.
I do think.
And daddyhood, fatherhood, and the business side of it. Because it sounds like they want love from you.
Yeah. I mean, as most kids do.
Yeah.
Which is normal. Should be.
Be.
That's not an outlandish request.
That's not. Love on your kids, y'all. Okay.
They grow up to be better people sometimes.
Yes.
Because, they are some, every once in a while.
Because I'm wondering now, who raised y'all? Some of y'all, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
I be wondering. Cutting all the way up.
I do think I think it's better, though, now that, like, people are having these conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all, what people only know what they know. You see how now, like, it has transitioned. More people are having these discussions with their kids, you know, and
That's true.
wealth and how to spread it out, you know. And it's always, you know, it's been like our black people, like that hasn't always been. It's always, you know, a lot of times we got to just work to get through. While on the other side of things, that's like the norm. Like this ain't nothing new. They've always, and they be passing down.
Yeah.
So it's good to see more. It being more prevalent or whatever, and more present. More black people are being able to generate and pass down. And like that is like the fact that that's even an option for them to have that conversation and have like, what are we going to do with this? How are we going to split this up? Because you know there are still some cases, folks out here that when they got out of here, they out of here. That's about it. Ain't nothing. There's nothing to be divvied up or passed around. And then like I had heard Riley, she's like, what if I wanted to invest in a business or something? Like the fact that they're all already thinking like that. That's cool to see.
That well, like he said, his money should be a plus to what she already has. So I
think she wanted his money to invest.
Oh, okay. Sheila, I don't want to use my money. I want to use yours to invest. Okay.
But yeah.
He like, no, that's not what's gonna happen. Okay.
Like I do understand his concern.
Mm-hmm.
Like because you know they are wealthy. Candy got all these things. You know, so like they are set, but you still want your kids to grow up and do their own thing.
Yeah.
And like I even understood what he was like. I understand what he's saying. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I think there's some other things have to happen for it to turn all the way negative and like then cause problems in relationships.
Absolutely.
But yeah, listen, everybody should grow up and be independent and responsible. Like,
okay, take care of yourself.
You know,
y'all take care of yourself.
That's
and
all.
Then when whoever come in your life, they just add on to it. Okay,
absolutely.
Have it already.
Yeah,
and add on.
Listen, and a lot of people have the idea they have to have it all together.
You don't.
Yeah, and I think that's what be holding a lot of people back. It's like, but no, I have to have. Even on Married at First Sight, when she Stasha asked. You know, Stasha wants to have kids soon because she's like 37 or something.
Okay.
And Nate was like,
like see, she sets.
Yeah. So
she's good.
She makes like 400,000 apparently. I missed that part where she said it, but I was watching someone else saying they said
you do.
Listen, and he was saying he wanted to get to the point where he makes like $250K.
Okay.
Like before they even have kids. Okay. But she's like, but I already make twice that, so we're good.
But I got you.
But you know, so it's like people have those like goals and milestones like they want to hit.
That might be a pride thing for him.
Maybe he wants to be able to comfortably take care. Like even though she can, he doesn't want to have to rely on his.
Yeah, and that is understandable.
Her salary, yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, so like I guess like stuff like that. People have their own set things that they feel like they need to achieve before they can do certain things, and then that's how you end up getting delayed sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know. That's it.
Y'all Married at First Sight. Y'all.
You know, there's always some shenanigans on that show.
I don't even have time for it, okay? Because they tripping on that show, okay? Yeah, Lord.
It wouldn't be entertaining if they didn't. They wouldn't have a show if they weren't cutting up.
Y'all watch it. Y'all see what we're talking about. Some of y'all may already watch it. But, yeah, if you haven't, check it out. You know, yeah. Are we putting these clips in the description? We not.
We can. Yeah. Sure. So they can see what we're talking about and they can weigh in with us.
Yeah. And then y'all let us know.
I can't find the original. I might have a screenshot of the original, but that was just an image, the whole fake friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was, somebody shared a status and reshared it.
Y'all let us know in the comments how y'all feel about all of these things.
Yeah.
Because,
if I can find it, and the dudes laughing, that was an image, like a status too. I saw that. That was just hilarious to me. I was like, you really just said that? Like,
go sit down somewhere. Go sleep.
Have you seen any shenanigans online?
You know what? Unfortunately, I don't. I like the only shenanigans that's all funny is on TikTok, but you know those only shenanigans. But it's not like nothing serious.
Yeah, well, you know, that's fine.
I see all photography stuff.
For some reason, all the foolishness pops up on my timeline.
Yeah, what you be looking at?
I don't know.
Why can't I see
I don't know. Maybe I need to go through my friends list.
Maybe my shenanigans are like D9 based and all that.
We don't want no smoke.
Now.
And I have nothing to offer because I'm just a regular.
I do have one. Well, I can give. We're here, but since mine is D9 based,
all right.
We have an issue right now. Well, y'all weigh in on this. I mean,
if you can,
y'all can weigh in if you're not D9. It's fine. To me, it's fine. There is a member of a D9 organization who has created a documentary about hazing. Now usually when we see these like little videos or documentaries come out, the person has pledged and or was pledged and dropped and just quit, or they pledged and like denounced or whatever, which means you left your sorority fraternity for good, like you gave your letters back. In this case, this guy is still a member. He's still a member of his fraternity. And a lot of people are upset because they are basically saying if that was not what, first of all, before you do anything, you need to check the chapter that you are looking at or want to pledge for.
Got you. Before
you need to check
get into that process.
Yes, because D9 are all non-hazing. We do not haze. So you got to check.
I feel like an official statement should just pop up. D9.
We do not condone. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated does not haze. Okay? But, none of D9 hazes. But then you have some people who are just stupid. So you always need to check the chapter you're going into, see what they're about. You need to see what they're about. Okay?
Yeah. So
this guy has went through his, I guess, situation allegedly. And
like a long time ago?
Yeah, a long time ago. It's like, I think he's like an old head, like 90s, in the 90s. So
it's been a minute.
Which shocked me because old heads usually don't do that. Like,
don't haze or don't talk.
Don't talk about their alleged process. But yeah, he has went through his process, and allegedly, some things happened, and now he's putting in a documentary. He feels that it's a love letter to the D9 organizations. And everybody's like, no, it's not. Like, if that's something that you didn't want to do, nobody forced you to do it or anything. But you're now doing a documentary, basically putting more negative stuff out. Like, D9 already has negative things. Yeah, like it's never the positive things about D9, what we do in the community and how we serve and all of that, how we get along, unity and all of that stuff. It's always something negative. Yeah. So a lot of people are very upset. A lot of his frat brothers are upset. A lot of D9 are upset that he's even doing that because he was just at a conference recently.
Yeah. He was associating like nothing's wrong.
Yeah,
and he done made a whole movie. Snitching.
Basically.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't
look. So
I mean,
don't know.
Let's even take it like non-D9 related. Like just in general, if you are a part of an organization and then all of a sudden you're coming out with something essentially bashing or outing something, I think anybody a part of that would be upset. Like
very.
Yeah. So, and then the questions do come like, well, did you talk to somebody before you did this? Did you go through the proper channels? Are there proper channels? But I'm sure there are. Like, there's somebody Like if let's say your segment or chapter, then I'm sure there's a level up you could have talked to. Like,
or from what, the comments that I was reading, everybody was like, you could have went at it a different way. Yeah. So you can serve in a position in your chapter and move up into international level on executive board and make changes there. But actually putting your fraternity and your chapter out like that, yeah, a lot of people were very upset about that.
Understandable. I mean, if he really went through some things, because, we don't want to victim shame or bash, but also, I think knowing how, like, those organizations operate, I feel like from the outside looking in, it could be because I'm related. I'm connected to a couple D9, Yeah. Like, but outside looking in, I feel like, yeah, maybe handle it a little different. Try to work it out another way first.
I feel like if it was that bad, you continue to go through with
also
it.
That, but then okay,
like you wanted to be a part of that bad.
Oh yeah, you went through it and you're still in it.
Yeah,
it's like, why now?
Yeah,
but people have those same questions with these assault things, and they be like, but why now?
Yeah.
So then it's like, is there? So the question has been. I mean, I know these are two different. Well, no, he could be claiming assault. I don't say. Yeah. Anyway,
that's crazy. I don't know.
People ask, like, is there a time limit on, like, what happened to you, like, for you to be able to speak out and all of that? I don't know.
I think it depends because, like, okay, you're getting abused in a relationship. Okay. Will you continue to
stay in it?
Stay in. Some people do,
and they don't say nothing.
You're right. So never mind. That was bad. That was bad. Never mind. Yeah.
No, I see where you're going. I wasn't trying to take my
no. I mean,
get in sketchy territory.
It's like, a lot of different. I don't know.
I mean, no. If you're gonna, but my thing is, why are you still active? If you don't support it, you're still actively participating.
Actively,
so then that kind of brings your credibility or whatever into question. It's like, but you still are actively participating.
Yeah, like people are literally like, is anybody gonna say anything about this in international or the top level? Are they gonna say anything about this? Is the chapter gonna take them letters? Like, I don't know. We don't know if his chapter is just fine. Yeah.
So then on the other, on another, to take a different angle.
My shenanigans.
No. It's perfectly fine. It brings me to another question. Some people are saying you say, why you gotta highlight more negative? We got enough out there. People say the same thing.
Definitely do.
Which is true. But that doesn't negate actually his experience or the reality of his negative experience.
It doesn't.
Like, so that's just like so people like to get on black people. So they be like, protect black. It's like a lot of times black women, they say in like media and stuff, it's like we're always having to defend. So it's like we refrain from speaking on things that we probably should to try to protect the black image.
Okay.
So it's like,
so I guess, yeah. So I'm guessing he's like, this is bold of me to do. And I'm going to speak out. Yes, I am still in this fraternity, but I'm going to speak out about it.
Yeah. So it's like, should he not say anything just for the sake of protecting the image, or does it need to be?
I think he needs to do the other way.
Now, I do still.
Move up.
Oh, well.
Move up in your position. That might have taken
too long.
I don't know, because
like I said, I'm just a regular student.
If he's attending like chapter meetings and conferences and stuff on the regular,
put in your input in those things, right?
Yeah, he can. He should be able to move up pretty quickly, but you change it at the executive level.
Listen, I do see it as, bro, you might be in trouble, but at the same time, just to bring another thing, should he refrain from saying something just to protect an image, or should he be free to voice his
I mean, freedom of speech. Be free,
Now,
but
you know
just
that.
understand the consequences
Oh yeah.
after that. You know, gotta think about everything.
Freedom of speech does not eliminate the consequences. That just
Yeah.
means you can't get like arrested or something for something you said.
Yeah.
Like that, people have broadened the freedom of speech, but it doesn't cover as much as people think.
Yeah.
It's really mostly just like you can't get legally punished for anything you said. You still
You can put out
have to
hopefully
deal with consequences from
defamation.
everybody else.
That could be.
Yeah. So maybe not legally punished is the
Like,
correct word, but anyway,
that can really it can
No, I
possibly
feel like this
get
can
his chapter
definitely
in trouble.
I feel like it's good even
and
if
the frat as a whole
or-
in trouble.
Yeah, it's at least gonna put some eyes on them.
But what's new? What else is new? They like it's like I don't know. We don't haze, but it's okay for military.
Bottom line, I
It's
just want to
okay
clarify.
for scared straight. Is
don't-
scared beyond scared straight.
Mm-hmm.
The show is okay for military. It's
They don't
okay.
touch them though, and beyond scared straight, do they? They just get real close and yell at them.
No, we don't say nothing about the police.
Oh well, then there's that.
Okay, I'm going. But
There, that's not hazing. That's just downright cutting up.
so I'm like, I don't know.
That doesn't justify.
It don't. And it does
Either.
not. Like I said, there are some stupid people out here, but D9, we are non-hazing organizations.
I don't disagree.
But again,
just
there's
funny.
other stupid people.
Like that's with anything.
Research.
That's with anything. Like every organization or figure or whatever has its set rules, and there's always a possibility for a lower level somebody to stray.
Yeah.
That's even like these like restaurants, completely unrelated, but restaurants.
I mean, no, it could.
Like they start as a unit and then they start franchising.
Yeah.
What one location is doing, like doggone Chick-fil-A. There's
True.
one in Atlanta that has fried chicken on the bone and like Southern food, but you're not gonna get that at no other Chick-fil-A.
I need y'all to get y'all. Well, I don't eat chicken off the bone anyway. So, never
but
mind.
like it's under the Chick-fil-A umbrella, but it even has a slightly different name. But like even that, like the way
I
I
seen peach cobbler at one.
really
There's peach cobbler at a Chick-fil-A. I forgot where.
is it the one in Atlanta?
State. I don't know.
That's the one I've been seeing with all the fancy stuff.
I mean, I don't eat peach cobbler either, but
do you eat that? Okay.
But I mean, it's like different stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, that's neat.
But like with that, and then there are that's just like a cool example. But then there are those where like some chains are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not following the standard, and like there's that there's that chance, with anything like. So like the D9 in each organization, they have their set rules and standards, but that does not prevent some stray every once in a while from losing their mind.
Jesus.
So
y'all get y'all life together.
But it'll definitely be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
For him, I wish everyone the best. As I've reiterated, I was
too.
a regular student and I'm a regular citizen of the United States. I am no parts of nothing, but my family.
I would like to see more positive stuff about D9 because we do a lot.
Well, then you should start.
I should do a documentary.
Go on and do a whole documentary on the goodness of the D9. Come on. But yeah, I think so. The more people that are upset about the negative should do more to push the positive. Even if you don't have a huge platform, start with your little platform and then let it grow, reach out or start some things and like do what you can to negate the negative. Like even every time you see a negative, push something positive out there. And that's with anything.
Everybody be wanting to see that negative though. They want to see the drama.
And that's the thing is like people be like, oh, I hate that this is the popular, but that's what you pushing. You are also intaking and enjoying all of that. That's the same actually with reality shows. People want to talk about how it's portraying mostly the black community because that's the most of the people that be on those shows. They be like, oh, it just gives out a negative image, but y'all watch it. They only keep airing it because y'all keep watching.
Ratings go on up. And they be like, oh, the ratings up, so somebody watching it.
So it's like you can't be fussing about it, but also partake when you can. But you kind of contradicting yourself. Like,
true.
You out here fussing about it, but you're either not doing anything about it or you are participating in the thing that you're fussing about.
I was just looking. I was like,
I
was just looking at them comments. And I was like, oh Lord.
I'm sure they were lighting him up.
Lighting.
I'm sure.
Okay. I felt bad for him. Then you had some people that were like, congratulate, yeah, this is great.
And like, I can see
most
both
of everybody
sides.
was
only
like,
on the side of people like you give people their opportunity to speak their truth.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But I do also feel like there's a certain way to do things.
Absolutely.
These hands are working today. What is happening?
Well, let them work.
Yeah. So like I said, I see both sides. I am super neutral. Usually you're the one. I need you.
Look, now I'm gonna start looking for shenanigans now, for real.
Today on that one, cause
look. Well, anyway, y'all.
Those were all the shenanigans.
Look
for today.
Y'all weigh in them comments.
Definitely.
We talked about a lot today, and we want to hear y'all.
We talked about fake friends.
Yes,
dudes can't laugh.
Right.
Don't be too hard on your dog. Well, too independent can cause problems in relationships. True or false? You can answer, and then the whole D9 sitch.
Sorry, y'all. That was the only thing shenanigans that came across.
You know,
on my page. I don't see anything. Everything else is like comedy. I'll be seeing a whole bunch of funny stuff. But yeah.
Everything.
I mean, there was some other shenanigans, but I'm not gonna go into it. But
we don't have to. That's fine. I think we've had a good conversation today.
We did. Yeah. But guys, y'all weigh in the comments. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. We are so glad that you joined us. And as always, follow us on all of the podcast platforms. Watch us on YouTube, okay? Talk to us. We talk back. If you have any topics that you want us to talk about,
let us know. We be looking for stuff to talk about.
Absolutely.
Or y'all just gonna keep getting the shenanigans I find on Facebook and Instagram. So y'all better tell me something.
Right. Okay. So y'all weigh in. Give us some topics if you want to hear us talking about something. And we will see y'all on the next episode.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.